they should have that kind of objective. Okay, is it visible this exercise? Yeah, I have written earlier this one. We'll have a quiz this week. We'll have a quiz online, right? So I'll let you know maybe on Saturday. So quiz will be on. I'm writing here. Quiz on Indian financial system. Okay, online this week. That will be there. I'll send you the link, and when a specific time will be given, within that time you should submit. Otherwise, after that you cannot. This Saturday or the timing I'll let you know. So that will be on Indian financial system. Yeah, I'll go to the other topic. If you have any query, just ask me. Otherwise, I'll go to the next topic. Anybody is having any query? Okay. So I'll briefly will discuss about, because this is theory, Indian financial system, and we have already gone through that one. So this Indian financial system. Yeah. This is the Indian financial system. So in Indian financial system, not only restricted to India. Am I audible to all of you clearly? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So the first one is because when we are saying Indian financial system, that is not restricted only to India. That is for all countries. Okay. So similar kind of your system that is there. So financial market is there. What are the elements in the Indian financial system? Then financial instruments. Then
Financial institutions. Financial asset.
Is intermediaries. And last one is what?
Financial services.
Financial services.
No, authority.
Okay.
Financial authority. These are the basic financial system elements. Okay, broadly we have 4 type of elements. In a system, any country, you have 2 group of people generally. You have savers. The financial system keeps a relationship between 2 group of people in the economy. Okay, one group is called savers. Okay, links between savers and investors. Investors means is company investment. Okay, when you are putting your money, you are also considered as investor, but I take it as savers. So 2 group of people in any economy. One group is called savers and another group is investor. Who are the savers?
Normal household people. Who deposit money in bank.
Household.
Household.
Who deposit money in the bank?
Very good. Very good. Ashish says who deposits money in the bank. So they are the savers. That means those who have some surplus money. Savers means the surplus is there. Okay, they have some surplus. That's why they are considered as your savers. Okay, so they are searching for opportunities. Searching for opportunities. अरे ये सब अभी आ रहे हैं. They are disturbing me. So searching for opportunities to invest. Okay, so they are searching for opportunity. They have surplus and they are searching for opportunities for investment.
Sir, can company be called as savers because they also keep the reserves?
Very right, very right. I like that. Earlier it says that who are the savers? Okay, the savers can be individuals, okay, can be companies, can be government, any other organization. So they are the savers group. They have some savings in surplus. They want to invest the money. So therefore, they are searching for opportunity. Another group is investors. Who are the investors?
Business firms.
Who are directly
Who
invest in
invest
market.
their money for the future purpose, like who
Right.
has the money with themselves
Like
and they invest that.
Business firms.
Business
right.
firms, the
Yes.
shareholders,
Yes, sir. Who are directly
Venture
conduct with the
holders.
business or market.
The debenture holder.
Or the government bodies.
very good, very good, very good. You all are right. You all are right. Tell me your names first. I should write. Sunni says something. Avik says something. Bhaskar says something. Or who?
Sir,
Alright.
Pita.
Arpita. Okay. Shivani. Who is Shivani? Where is Shivani?
Yes, sir.
Where is Shivani? Shivani, where are you?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Shivani, okay. Shivani. You ask these people not to come again. They are disturbing like anything. I'll not admit anybody. Okay, investors. Who are the investors here? The investors, as you people say, okay, the investors are individuals. Okay, individuals, companies, okay, FIIs. I will not take that good part. Okay, companies are there. Government is also investing.
So the HUF will come under individual.
Who?
HUF.
They are also the savers. Na? Here I have put their money. So any other organization, okay. So they are the investor. Here the main motive is investment for future. Okay, investment here means as companies they are investing. Okay, so this is investment for the purpose of your production. Okay, production or to improve supply like that. Okay, improve supply like that. Okay, or economic growth and other things. So that is the main purpose here. Here the purpose is return, getting return. Okay, getting a return, maximum return. Here also the return is there, but they are doing a business. So this is a business orientation. Here there is a business orientation in there, right? Like what I am saying is, suppose Mukesh Ambani in Reliance Industry, he is coming to a bank for taking loan, and you are going to a bank for putting your money, savings. So that means part of your money also invested in RIL. That sense I am saying, right? So always please remember that one in a particular system, okay? So one group is your savers group, and this one is your Indian financial system, and another group is your this investment. So this is a kind of your, you can say, the linkage The link
Sir,
is,
savers cannot be investors.
yeah, I have written already. You see this one, same thing. Same people can
Yes.
be savers, same people can be investors. Okay, same people can be savers and some people can be investors in that way. And something for one, we put this one here. Sorry. So here, this is one thing. Okay. So this is the similar kind of thing here. So savers, investors, and they are linked. Okay. So in the financial system, savers are depending on financial system. Financial system is also depending on savers. Okay. Financial system is providing money to the investors. Investors are also, in turn, they are also helping the financial system as such. Right. So this is a kind of your relationship between savers and investors. And here that your financial system is the middleman. Okay, middle point or your middleman between savers and your investors, right? So these are the components. These are the four components in the system. These are the four components in the system, right? So we'll discuss first instruments, then intermediary, then authority, then I'll come to financial market. Briefly, we are discussing. Briefly, I am mentioning all this. So for details, please refer, because this is all are available in the internet. So financial instruments. Financial instruments. So when we are talking about the financial instruments can be okay.
Short term, long term.
Capital market instruments, money market instruments, okay, money market instruments,
Foreign exchange. Foreign exchange.
Insurance kind of a product, okay, banks or post office kind of instruments, right? Other kind of instruments, right? So in capital market instruments, you have your equity is a capital market instrument. Okay. Reference kind of your shares are there, debentures are there, bonds are there, derivatives are there. Okay. These are some kind of your instruments that's available. Money market instruments like TB. TB, do you know what is TB?
Treasury bill.
Treasury
Yes.
So there are three type of treasury bills available. What are the treasury bills available? Can anybody tell me? In terms of days, 91 days, 182 days, 300
Less than 1 year.
days. Okay, so this is treasury bill, that's government security, right? Then your call money is a kind of instrument in the money market. Your
Commercial bill.
commercial,
Certificate of deposit.
commercial paper,
Commercial bill.
Certificate of deposits.
deposits is called your CDs simply, and this is otherwise called your CPs. Okay. Then you have your repo, reverse repo. All these are money market instruments. Insurance kind of products is term insurance plans, okay, money back plans, okay. Then your ULIPs, unit linked schemes, okay. ULIPs are there. Then your general insurance products, okay, like your health insurance product is also there, right? Then in bank deposits, your different types of deposits like your saving deposits, okay, foreign deposits, fixed deposits, recurring deposits, EPF, okay, Kisan Vikas Patra. Then your NSC, National Savings Certificates, okay. post office saving deposits, post office saving deposits. All these are bank products and banking kind of your instruments. And here also the mutual fund. Mutual fund is also part of your this thing. Other kind of your instruments like your NBFC deposits, okay, chit funds, okay, chit fund kind of your instruments, that's also there. Any other instrument? Bitcoin. आजकल तो तुम लोग सब इन्वेस्ट करते रहते हो. Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin can be a kind of your investment, right? So these capital market instruments are long term in nature. Generally, these are long term in nature, and these are short term in nature. Insurance products are also, that is your long term in nature. Okay, and these are like your long term as well as short term kind of instruments are there. So these deposits are sometimes long term and short term kind of instruments that's available. Any other instrument have you come across which is not listed here? Any other kind of your instruments?
Sir, pension scheme.
Pension scheme, that's there. Where you will mention that pension scheme? In mutual funds, in mutual fund, in the mutual fund, you have different type of mutual funds. Pension schemes are there. Your open-ended schemes, closed-ended schemes, your money market mutual funds, thematic funds, fund of funds, so many. Okay. Then also ETF, you can say ETF.
Retained earnings? Retained earnings?
What retained earning you are talking about? What we are discussing? Tell me.
So it will come under this.
Sense तो करो क्या मैं डिस्कशन कर रहा हूँ? I am discussing about financial instruments.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
bill of exchange and promissory notes.
Bill of exchange, promissory note, all those are there. That is banking products. But bill of exchange and promissory note, can you invest? That's a kind of you promise to pay. That's a kind of your instrument between a purchaser and a buyer. But I am saying any general public, they can put their money. That is the concept of instrument. Are you getting me? Orientation law. Who is that guy who was saying retention earning? Rusita, orientation law. What I am discussing, please see that.
Yes, sir.
So these are any other instrument you are coming across which is prevalent in the country, where I just given a very few kind of your examples, but there are so many things that are available. Different varieties. Within these, different varieties are there. Mutual fund, there are several mutual funds are there. Okay. Exchange traded funds. Then your gold ETF, that is also there. Gold, yeah, that is gold is a kind of your investment. Gold, silver, okay, gold and silver. So all these are real estate kind of your real estate is a kind of your देखो वो भी सब आ रहे हैं. This is horrible यार. Jot down their names who are coming. Bhaskar, you are the coordinator, right? Who is the coordinator? But Bhaskar, you have not sent me the people, those who have not switched on their videos yet. Date wise, you mention those things and send me that one. Yeah. So financial instruments are there. These are the financial instruments which are available to all investors. They can put their money, surplus money, right? So if you are finding any other instrument, you can put somewhere here. Okay. Then second one is what? Second one is that is third one is what?
Intermediary, financial intermediary.
Financial intermediary. Intermediary. Somewhere some spellings are mistake. I'm just writing it quickly. So you just correct it and write. So financial intermediary, there are several financial intermediaries are there. Okay. So bank is a financial intermediary. Banks are financial intermediary. Financial institutions are financial intermediary. Stock market is a financial intermediary.
Credit unions.
NBFCs are financial intermediary. Who is saying what?
Sir, credit unions.
What is that credit union? Credit union क्या होता है? बताओ.
Some like stock exchange and mutual funds
Sorry?
companies. So like mutual fund companies.
So they are called credit unions. Who told you this term? Where did you get this term? This kind of your sentences if people use, that is creating a problem for all of us. You know, कोई एम्प्लॉयर आता है कुछ भी पूछते हैं, तुम कुछ भी बोलते रहते हो.
Sir, I have read it somewhere, so that's
Where
why.
you read this one? Credit agency. Show me that one. Credit rating agency. You might have heard of it. Credit rating. That's not credit agency. Read the things clearly, then you answer or tell something. Otherwise, you are telling all these things, that is creating a nuisance. Okay. And that will give a very bad impression about the institute and the students here. Don't do this again and again. So, NBFCs, stock market, financial institutions,
Investment bank.
Mutual fund
MNCs.
companies.
Insurance company.
Sir, insurance company.
This is
So brokerage company.
yeah, that is asset management companies, okay, or your that is otherwise called mutual funds, right? Then somebody says insurance company. So this insurance can be your life or your general insurance company. Then very important thing somebody says is broking firms, okay, broking firms, right? So they are also a kind of your intermediate. Right.
Sir, sometimes people lend money from unorganized sector. Will they count in this section, sir?
Like what is the intermediate? Tell me. Only money lenders.
Okay, sir.
Postal
Daily
service.
money lenders. Informal.
The postal service will come in.
Yes,
under
yes.
bank.
Post office is intermediary. Somebody was telling something. Some more. Yeah, credit rating agencies. They are also intermediary. They also do some kind of your rating and other things, right? Any
So
other
regulatory bodies.
regulatory bodies? You can say regulatory, but we have taken another element, na? That is financial regulator or authorities.
Okay.
So
NABARD and LDVS.
which one?
So NABARD.
That financial institution likha ho na. This financial institution including state level and central level. State, okay, central, okay, that is including your NABARD, CDB, okay, etc. All these are financial institutions. Tourism finance institution or your national highway finance, housing finance institution. All these specific kind of institutions. Credit rating agencies. No, bolo. Credit unions. What is a credit union that I wanted to know? Credit union, yeah.
Sir, a company that gives someone amount of loan. They say that they don't have profit at a particular rate.
Sir, it is a type of financial cooperative that provide traditional banking services.
Where that is there. But you see, listen please. That is in our country. Okay, you may be getting that one from Google. Okay, that is a microfinance. Okay, microfinance. Generally, we call it microfinance institutions, MFIs, microfinance institutions. And this is a similar kind of structure. Maybe you are getting from Google in other countries that is maybe prevailing. Okay, we don't have any credit union system here. Okay, so microfinance institutions you will find in rural areas. Okay, that is your self-help groups that is created, right? So where everybody is contributing small amount of money and people are also withdrawing. That's also a kind of your source of getting finance, right? So that is called your MFI, microfinance institution. Any other intermediary is there? Any other intermediary? Banks, financial institutions, stock market. SM means stock market. I have written short form. NBFCs. So there are different type of NBFCs. All these एक term जो लिखा हो ना, ये एक book है. Okay, one book itself. Banks. Again, banks, different category of banks. Public sector banks, private sector banks, foreign banks, all these. New, ultra new private banks, like Bandhan Bank.
Cooperative society, sir.
Cooperative society, very good. So cooperative banks. Cooperative banks. Then again, state level cooperative banks. Then your central level cooperative banks. Then you have your RRBs. RRB means regional rural banks. Okay, regional rural banks are there. So these are different type of you see intermediary. So their job is, okay, the intermediary job is resource mobilization, fund mobilization, and extending credit. That is the main job of all this. So they are acting as a kind of your middleman between the savers as well as your investors. So they are considered as your financial intermediary.
Sir,
Then,
sir, the intermediary and regulatory, both are, can you say that both are same?
no, both are not same. I am coming to that. So financial authority. So when we are saying financial authorities or regulators, okay, what that includes? That includes first one is Government of India, Minister of Finance.
RBI, sir.
No. Minister of Finance, that is Government of India. Under this Minister of Finance, Government of India, you have SEBI, you have RBI, you have IRDA, you have Forward Market Commission, you have Provident Fund Regulatory Authority. These are. Okay.
Sir, AMPI will not come under finance.
Which one?
AMPI, mutual fund.
AMPI actually coming under SEBI.
Okay.
SEBI is controlling all capital market operations, including mutual fund. So mutual fund means this AMPI is coming under that. Then RBI is for your banks and NBFCs. Okay. Then IRDA is for insurance regulator. And FMC means Forward Market Commission. FMC is Forward Market Commission. This is commodities market. This is for regulating the commodities market. And this PFRDA matlab Provident Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Provident Fund, okay, Regulatory and Development Authority. So what they do, they manage the Provident Fund. Nowadays that your NPS, okay, NPS is there, New Pension Scheme, okay. So they are managing all these. So these are the bodies which are autonomous bodies, and these autonomous bodies are created in the Act of the Parliament. So therefore, these are autonomous bodies. They are being created to provide regulatory framework, okay, managing the different categories of your instruments and your organizations that is coming under that way. So SEBI is fully responsible. Okay, under this also the stock exchanges, stock markets like your NSE is coming or your BSE is coming under your SEBI regulation. Right, all NBFCs that RBI is having the regulations. IRDA is insurance, both life as well as general insurance kind of, right? Also that is your public and private. All public and private sector insurance companies are managed by IRDA, right? Then your commodities market. So commodities market means, which is a commodity exchange? Can anybody tell me? Commodity exchange?
The gold, silver,
Exchange. I'm talking about exchange, commodity exchange. Tell me one name of commodity exchange in India. You all are doing MBA. Why you
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin का कुछ regulation है all over the world?
Currency.
Agricultural products.
There is called your MCX. Have you heard about?
Yes, sir. Multi-commodity exchange.
Multi-commodity exchange.
Multi-commodity exchange. Okay. MCX.
The
NCDA.
National Commodity and Derivative Exchange.
Yes.
Indian Commodity Exchange.
So all these are commodity exchanges where your commodities are traded. Commodities are traded. All these commodities market, all these markets are also regulated by the Forward Market Commission. Right. Then you have your this provident fund. They are managing the provident fund and your NPS and other kind of stuff. Is it okay? Anybody is having any question? So that means those who are the players in these kind of markets, the players in these kind of markets, who are the players in these kind of markets? Both investors are there, okay, brokers are there, sub brokers are there, AMCs are there, right? FIIs are there, DIIs are there, right? All these are the part of your SEBI guideline, right? So I'm writing here, that is your investors, general investors, FIIs, okay? FIIs are there, then your DIIs are there, then your HNIs. HNI is what? What is HNI?
High net worth individual.
High net worth individual, not network.
Yes, net worth.
Net worth individual. Yeah, assist.
Sir, can I say the LIC is the statutory body?
No, LIC is not a statutory body.
Okay.
That is just like another company. जैसे कि ICICI Prudential in the private sector, LIC in the public sector. That is not a regulatory authority as such. Okay. So, no, student, I cannot go on adding people. One guy is there, Swati Parna Panigray. I cannot go on adding the people. Let them wait. So that is the investors. Many investors will be there. Then your FIIs will be there. DIIs are there. HNIs are there. All these are the part of. Also, that is your asset management companies. Okay, that is your mutual funds. They are also the part of your SEBI. So they are also being regulated. Then RBI is regulating the banks, commercial banks. Okay, CBs. CB मतलब commercial banks. Okay, both in the public sector as well as in the private sector. Then RBI is regulating NBFCs. There are different type of NBFCs are there. Some NBFCs they can receive deposits. Some NBFCs they cannot receive deposits. Some NBFCs like you suppose Bajaj Finance. Okay, like your Sahara Finance. So and all higher purchase kind of companies, right? So their job is mortgage companies. leasing companies. So all these are NBFCs. They have different kind of roles. Then in case of your insurance companies, life insurance, general insurance, okay, both in the public sector as well as private sector. They have different type of your schemes, including your ULIPs. They have term plans, health policies, motor vehicle policies. Okay, all these are also coming under your IRD regulation. Then, so far as your FMCs are concerned, forward market commission, that your commodities, which kind of commodity, what should be the lot size and other things, that will be decided. Okay, trading norms and other things, that is decided under your this. Then provident fund, that is specifically dealing with this. So these are four kind of your parameters that I discussed here. One is that is instruments, intermediaries, and authority. Okay. Last part is very important for us is financial market. Financial market. So basically, there are two markets. One is your capital market, and another one is money market. Money market. Also, you can say foreign exchange market is also there. Forex market. Forex market is also there. So in capital market, you have one is called your IPO market, otherwise called your new issue market, otherwise called your primary market. Primary market. Same thing. IPO market, new issue market, or primary market. Then your stock market. Stock market. This is our focus of discussion, right? So, in IPO market, can anybody tell me where is the IPO market? Is there any location of IPO market? Where IPO market is located? In Delhi,
Under SEBI
in
itself.
Mumbai.
Under SEBI itself.
Sir, it's a public offering. Initial
It's a public offering, so they are
At NSE or BSE.
same as
Sir,
demand.
it's an online or virtual market. Like,
Yes, sir.
there's no
So there is
specific
no place called
Yes, it's not a physical market.
IPO market. IPO market का कोई location नहीं. There is no location as such. That's a virtual market, as Shreya said. Shreya, I should write your name. Shreya, I have written your name? No.
No, sir. No, sir, you have not written.
Okay. So that is your IPO market. So IPO market is a virtual market. So that means anywhere you can do the transaction. That is online based, phone based, email based, all that. Okay, completely online in nature. So in IPO market, okay, you can see that there are different type of your players in the IPO market. Who are the players in the IPO market? IPO market में players कौन है? IPO players.
Company and investors.
companies that want to make their company public.
SEBI, sir.
So the market players are brokers, stock brokers, investment banks,
Investors,
okay, or merchant bankers, underwriters, okay, banks, financial institutions, banks or financial institutions, okay. Then your depositories, depository participants, this is called your DP. Can anybody tell me what is the difference between a depository and a DP? Depository
Sir, DP, depository participants are the people who have created their accounts through a broker. They are
This is called bluffing. I am repeatedly telling all of you, my sincere request to all of you is, if you don't know, don't tell all these things. Okay, if you don't know the answer, please don't open your mouth. I'm telling you, this will create problem for all of you. Okay, don't bluff always. This irritates. So, yeah. And tell me, Itisri. Please unmute and tell. Itisri.
Sir, depository means like an entity which can who can help an investor.
Again. If you are not clear, please don't bluff.
So depository, so DP is actually, it can be a bank, financial institution, or any brokerage house.
Okay. Then the depositories.
So they are the agents who will help the people to invest.
फिर से तुम ब्लॉक मारे. First was ठीक ठाक था, but the second one is
Second part.
problem.
Depository.
So, can anybody tell me? Okay, can anybody tell me what is a Demat account? What is a Demat account? And I expect answer.
Sir, dematerialized.
एक minute. Arpita, you know what is a Demat account? Hello?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Sir, Demat account is an account to hold the financial security in an electronic form.
Okay. So Demat account is just like you put your money in the bank. Similarly, you can deposit your certificates, share certificates or any securities in the electronic format.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a Demat account. So far as your Demat account is concerned, that is completely monitored, managed by two organizations in India. Who are there? Can anybody tell me? Who are
NSDL or CDSL. NSDL, CDSL.
NSDL and CDSL.
NSDL and CDSL.
So NSDL and CDSL. So this NSDL and CDSL are called the depository. Okay. And who are the depository participants? All banks, brokers. All brokers are called the DPs, depository participants. Is it clear? So that means
Yes, sir.
for investing in the Indian equity market, it is compulsory that you should have Demat account. That's compulsory. Unless and until you have Demat account, you cannot participate in the IPO market, primary market, also in the secondary market.
Sir, sir, are the NSDL and CDSL financial intermediaries?
They are also financial intermediaries. I forgot to mention that one. You can mention that one here. Yeah, NSDL, CDSL, NSDL and CDSL. That you also can mention here.
Sir, so are they kind of bank which deposit?
No, they are not the bank. Why I am saying intermediary? Because they are helping. Because as I told you, without their participation, without their help, you cannot invest in the stock market. So
they hold the shares.
Yeah.
Hold
so
our
they are
shares.
regulating the complete process of electronic your deposit of your securities. So unless and until they are there, you cannot invest in the IPO market or secondary market. So therefore, in that sense, you can say that is intermediate. They are helping both the investor as well as your investor, savers as well as your investors. In that sense, we can say. Got it? Anirban?
Sir,
Yes,
sir, what is the difference between investment bank and merchant bank?
The investment bankers and merchant bankers actually, so far as this IPOs are concerned, investment bankers are actually, they are in terms of your valuation. Some issues you will find investment banking, some organization's name, suppose your investment banker is Goldman Sachs and merchant banker may be SBI. Okay, merchant banker actually managing the whole IPO issue. But the investment bankers, they actually generally go for your negotiation, valuation and other things. But maybe one can be both. Suppose your SBI or Goldman Sachs can be both. Okay, both investment banker as well as the merchant banker. But in some convenient issues, some kind of your issues, you will find investment banker is something different and a merchant banker is something different. Merchant banker is they are managing the whole IPO issues.
Sir,
Are you
then,
getting me?
sir, then SBI is also a commercial bank, merchant bank, and investment bank?
No, because you see, SBI, they have different divisions. Okay, SBI Securities also there, where they also act as a kind of a broker. Okay, SBI is also a bank, commercial bank. SBI also issuing insurance. SBI Life is there. SBI is also issuing credit cards. SBI card is there. Are you getting my point? So within SBI, they have your different kind of your divisions. And SBI merchant banking division is also there. Those who are helping all this. Not only in SBI, in ICICI also you will find different kind of your activities they have. Okay. So that's the kind of your, there also can be the underwriter also. Okay, underwriting business also they offer. Any other question do you have till now?
No, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I'm not sure about the definition of the underwriter. Can you please tell me about that?
Underwriter is, who is the underwriter? Can anybody throw some light on this? Underwriter?
Sir, underwriters are the person like who will take the remaining shares.
So underwriter is a person or a organization which gives a underwritten, okay, that if the issue is undersubscribed, the undersubscribed portion may be subscribed by them. So for giving these kind of your services, they need to be paid. That's called your underwriting fee. How much is the underwriting fee? So that generally the companies they disclose in their prospectus, red herring prospectus, draft red herring prospectus. Okay. So they generally, this document includes everything about the issue, which is submitted to RBI, submitted to SEBI for approval. Once approved, then they can go for your advertisement and issue shares or invite applications. Is it okay? So the process is like this. The process is in IPO, I am asking you one more thing, that is called your book building. Anybody? Can anybody tell me what is a book building? I think all these things we have already discussed earlier, or what? No.
No, sir.
Okay. So book building, can anybody tell me what is a book building?
Sir, it is a process by which underwriter determine the price at which the IPO shares must be sold.
Why the underwriter is going to decide? Who is the underwriter? Underwriter is not the manager of the issue, right?
But sir, underwriter takes the risk.
Underwriter takes the risk. So book building is nothing to do with your taking the risk, right?
Yes, sir.
Book building is a
Sir, the
process.
highest bidding is known as the book building. For example, if there are 1, 2, and 3, and maximum number of people bid on second, then second will be the book building.
Book building is a process of determining price from the market. Okay, book building, I am just giving you an example. In case of your Zomato IPO, okay, what was the price band? Price band was 72 to 76 rupees. So this 72 to 76 rupees is the price band declared to the investor to put their application or to submit their application in any price between these. So that means if suppose maximum people they quote 72 rupees, then obviously the company will issue the shares at 72 rupees because maximum people they bid at 72, lowest price. But their issue price was how much? Issue price was 76. So when the issue price was 76 means maximum people they bid for 76. Are you getting my point? So that means once that your issue closes, then only you can know the issue price. So issue price is determined from the book building process. The process is there is a price range 72 to 76, and the prospective investors they can quote any price. Prospective investors they can quote any price between 72 to 76. So nobody knows what will be the price. So at the end we can determine the price. So the book building is a process of determining the issue price. Determining the issue price of the stock. That is the objective of this book building. And earlier there was a fixed pricing mechanism earlier. Now that is your book building process is there. Detail के लिए पढ़ो. So that is book building process is a process where the price is to be determined. Then then next one is your listing. What is your listing? Listing of a stock.
Sir, the price at which
on
the
which
company,
day on the day which is listed in stock market.
What is
Yes.
listing? मेरा क्वेश्चन तो वही था, लिस्टिंग क्या है?
sir, it is the process of finding out the price at which it is listed in the stock market.
The listing is this is starting the trading. Permission that is given by the stock market. Permission given by the stock market to trade the stock in the market. Trading takes place. Trading is taking place. Listing is a process of trading. From that day, that means permission is given by the stock market. That is your BSE and NSE. So the stock is registered in the stock market. That process is called your listing. Once that is registered, from that day onwards, the stock started trading in the market. Is it okay? Understood? So the question here is the process is like in the IPO process. First is advertisement is given, one particular week is given for application. Once you apply, then on the basis of your applications, then allotments are to be done. Shares are to be allotted to the shareholders. Once the allotment is done, then the next process is listing. So till the point of your listing, that your company or your registrar of the company, they have a major role to play. Merchant bankers, they have a major role to play. Once the stock is listed in the market, then the company is not getting a single rupee from the market. Company is not getting a single rupee from the market. Just 1 minute, somebody is calling.
Sir, you are on mute.
Sir, you're mute.
I'm sorry. So that is your stock is listed in the market. So that means from that day onwards, the stock started trading. So only from the IPO market, always please remember, only from the IPO market, companies, they get money. Best example is Paytm. Paytm का हालत आजकल मालूम है ना तुमको?
Yes.
तो Paytm का इश्यू प्राइस कितना था बताओ?
40 and
2150.
Oh, sorry, 2000.
Right? Listing price कितना हुआ बताओ? 1600 something I believe. 1635.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
अभी मार्केट प्राइस क्या है आज?
1100 something.
1120. ठीक है? So ये देखो, इश्यू प्राइस ये है. That means this is received by the company. Received by the firm. ये फार्म को मिला. इसके बाद जो हुआ ना, फार्म का कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. उनको मिल गया 2150. बस वो खुश है, चले गए सब घर. उसके बाद मर रहे हैं कौन? रिटेल इन्वेस्टर्स मार्केट में. ठीक है, सबका लॉस. हाँ वही प्रमोटर ना, ये जो लेके भाग गए प्रमोटर वाले, वो हुआ है ना। अभी तो प्रमोटर है बट वो तो सेल नहीं कर रहे हैं ना मार्केट में उसका स्टॉक, वो तो ट्रेडिंग नहीं कर रहे हैं। ट्रेडिंग कौन कर रहे हैं? रिटेल इन्वेस्टर, यू एंड मी। तो हम लोग कितने में खरीद किए 2150 में, या 2000 में, कोई 1900 में, कोई 1700 में, कोई 1800 में, कोई 1600 में। तो उनका हालत आप देखो आज, ये तो 1000 के नीचे जाएगा ये स्टॉक। कौन कौन लिए हो एटीएम, कौन कौन लिए हो तुम लोगों से? भास्कर लिया है, हाँ आई नो भास्कर इज टेकिंग, वेरी गुड, ऑल द बेस्ट। सो आईपीओ मिला था तुमको 1342, तो अभी खरीद किए होंगे, मे बी अराउंड 1 मंथ, विद इन 1 मंथ। तो होल्ड करो, लेट्स सी। So the question here is only from the primary market that company gets. Then ये जो है ना, this is the reflection of their performance. Listing date का price, then the latest market price. These are the reflection of their performance. If somebody's performance is very poor, market price is very poor. These loss making, I'll just 1 minute I'll take. These loss making companies should not come to the market. Zomato, Paytm, so many other loss making companies. Earlier that provision was not there. Now government, SEBI has allowed all these private loss making companies to come into the market. उनको अगर पैसा चाहिए, go to the PEs, private equity firms, and get your money and invest. Why you are coming to the market and harassing the investors like Bhaskar? Okay, so the question here is that retail investors are harassed in the market. They are purchasing with an expectation that the market will go up, but ultimately they are the losers. Okay, like, so therefore the question here is that the issue price say only the companies they get money. Then subsequently जो प्राइस मूवमेंट होता है, लिस्टिंग डेट का प्राइस, सब्सिक्वेंट प्राइस मूवमेंट, द इन्वेस्टर्स, द कंपनी इज नॉट गेटिंग ए सिंगल रुपी। मार्केट में देयर इज ए ट्रेडिंग ओनली। आई होप दैट दिस आइडिया यू हैव, राइट? सो नाउ हाँ, एनी क्वेश्चन? Only one guy, one is there, only one, Swati Parna Panindai. Nobody else is there.
Sir, in underwriting, which people come under the underwriters?
Which?
Means sir, that underwriting I could not understand. Means which people
अंडरराइटिंग
come
कोई
under underwriters?
एक एजेंसी है, कोई एक एजेंसी, सपोज कोई एक ब्रोकिंग फर्म है, या कोई एक इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग फर्म है, ओके, कोई एक इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग फर्म है. So they have given a kind of a best example I'll give you, Star Insurance. In case of Star Insurance, they have a subscription up to 79%. SEBI guideline says 75% से नीचे अगर सब्सक्रिप्शन होता है, that the subscription is going to be scrapped. But by chance इनका 79% हुआ, so 79% means around another 21%. Because fully subscribed तो नहीं हुआ, 21% है. So this 21% is to be purchased by the underwriter with a commission. Beforehand there is a agreement. Okay.
Underwriters were the investment banks.
Investment bankers, they purchase. FIIs also, some FIIs also they can be. Okay. So they will purchase that one. And there is a lock-in period.
So it should be the discount rate.
So that is depending between what is the agreement between the company and the underwriter, at what price that is agreed. And there is a lock-in period. Okay. जो anchor investor भी होते हैं ना, anchor investor, do you know? Anchor investor is before the issue came to the market. Okay. एक दिन पहले anchor investor को company वाले कुछ some percentage of shares are issued by the company to the anchor investors. Okay. So they subscribe, and after that, the real issue comes in the market. So these anchor investors, as per the guideline, earlier guideline, SEBI का guideline है कि they'll have to wait for 1 month. 1 month, 30 days they'll have to wait. Before 30 days, they cannot sell the stocks. After 1 month, they will sell. If you take the data of IPO market, price movement in the stock market, you will find till 1 month, ये पेटीएम के केस में भी देखो, till 1 month of the issue, the price was not so much bad. इसका इतना price गिरा नहीं था. But after 1 month, suddenly the price started declining because these anchor investors, in case of your IPOs, they start selling after 1 month. So बेच के निकल जाते हैं. इसलिए in every IPO you will find after 30 days, particularly in India, after 30 days there is a price correction in the market, heavy price correction in almost all IPOs. Okay, so that is because of your anchor investor. Looking into this kind of your correction in the market, SEBI has taken a regulation now that 1 month is extended to 3 months. 3 months tak, all these anchor investors, they cannot sell their stock. If they can sell, only 50% they can sell. Rest 50% they will have to hold till the end of your 3 months. Okay, so this kind of your agreement you should have before the issue with the underwriter. And underwriter का lock-in period भी रहता है. After, just like your anchor investors, the underwriter's lock-in period is also there. Okay, after that lock-in period, they can sell in the market. They can exit from the market. But that is a kind of your protection to the issues, that in case there is some kind of your under subscription, then they will help you out in terms of your getting the money. Anybody can be the underwriter. Any individual, any FI, any DI can be the underwriter. So you can identify the underwriters in all issues. All issues, that's there. Okay, so this is about the process of your listing in the market. Once the stock is listed in the market, okay, then the real challenge or your real trading takes place. Okay, so therefore, we will be extending discussing with your stock market operation. Stock market operation. So in the stock market operation, you have two segments. One is called your equity segment. Another one is called your debt segment. In the equity segment, you have cash market, and another one is called your derivative market. Anybody is investing in the derivatives? Among all of you, anybody? Siddhant, are you investing in derivatives?
Not now, sir. I was before MBA.
Bhaskar, let me tell you. No, let me tell you one thing. In KEET BBA, I am taking a course called SAPM, Security Analysis and Portfolio Management. That's an elective course, and around 35-40 students are there. Do you know, out of the 35-40 students in BBA, around 50% people, they invest in the market, and they are investing in derivatives. Do you know?
For derivative, they need so much money for trading, so that's why the problem.
No, I am not saying that. I am not promoting you. I am not saying you people to enter and directly tomorrow say शुरू कर दो derivative instrument का investment. I am not saying that. What I am saying is at least stock market के बारे में और investment के बारे में सबको मालूम होना चाहिए. So if people are doing MBA, at least 50-60% people should invest in the market to know the market हालचाल क्या है. ठीक है? So I was surprised. Around more than 50% people, BBA students, they are investing in the market. Some are investing in, some, not all, some are investing in derivatives. Okay. So market में invest करने की problem नहीं है. ना, बस कर बोलो. I am not getting what you are saying. Please repeat. No,
They want to
I have
take all
not.
the money from retail traders.
Sorry.
Especially,
They want to take the money from retail traders. That's why they give that news.
No, that's not the case. That's not the
No,
case. But I have not come across with these kind of your things. But the question here is very principle. If you are exposed to the market, I think several times I have already spoken to you that if you are exposed to the market, please maintain discipline. And first discipline is don't believe others' advice. किसी का एडवाइस को इतना सीरियसली मत लो, ओके? कि वो 2 दिन से लगातार कोई एक स्टॉक को प्रमोट कर रहा है, मतलब उसका कुछ इंटरेस्ट होगा, ठीक है? उसी एंगल से पकड़ो। एंड कोई स्टॉक को अगर इन्वेस्ट करने से पहले उसको फिर अच्छे से थोड़ा एनालाइज करो। Don't put your money blindly that CNBC TV anchors are great analysts and I'll follow as they say. Don't do that. Whatever may be, whoever may be. Warren Buffett अगर बोलता है कि ये स्टॉक को कल ले लो, don't take. किसी का बात मत सुनो unless and until you are convinced. ये फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल है। एंड अनदर प्रिंसिपल, कोई स्टॉक का अगर ज्यादा न्यूज है ना, वो स्टॉक को डोंट टच। एक स्टॉक के ऊपर अगर बहुत सारा न्यूज आ रहा है, everybody is talking about that stock, don't take that stock. I have seen, I have experienced. Okay, don't take that stock at all. So therefore, you have to maintain some kind of your discipline. How you are going to put your money. Okay, your money, don't waste that money by putting anywhere. So if you are convinced, then you put your money. Otherwise, don't put. So what I am saying is, there is one market is called, one segment is called your cash segment. Another segment is called your derivative segment. Right? And debt may be, Indian debt market is very weak, right? That's not yet developed fully. So these bonds, debentures, just like your IPO market or cash market. Okay, equity का cash market और IPO market जैसे चलता है, ये भी वैसे चलता है, debt market. But our focus will be on this. Okay, cash market and derivative market. Can anybody tell me the difference between these two for the others' knowledge? Cash market क्या है?
Sir,
cash market basically the real time value, and the derivative we can say that future value.
The future.
This is a spot market and this is a future market. Okay, this is a spot market and a future market. I think you know about the future and forward. Forward
Yes,
is a kind of instrument. Forward is a kind of instrument which is outside the purview of the regulation. कोई गांव में या means outside the market between two friends there is a kind of agreement. तुम ये मुझे ये पैसा दे दो या तुम ये चीज मुझे दे दो, मैं तुमको 5 दिन के बाद इतना पैसा दे देता हूँ. So that's, there is some kind of your commodities market may be outside the market, that is in the rural areas, that kind of your transactions taking place. So that is not any regulation is not there, standardized nahi. So that's called a forward market, right? But if that forward is standardized, regulations में आ जाता है, then that is called a future market, right? So in the, okay, you can be a trader or you can be one investor, right? So generally, if there is a trader, then what he does is intraday trading करता है, intraday trading करता है, और ये क्या करता है, delivery based trading करता है. Okay, as an investor, he takes a delivery, but a trader does a kind of your intraday trading. So that means, I think you know that one. Delivery means I am taking the delivery and in the settlement, that is your T+2 settlement is there. Okay, so if trading is done today, after 2 days, my settlement will be done. How my settlement is going to done? That means my this thing, bank account will be reduced and my demat account will be credited with the number of stocks. So the process here is like this here. The NSE or BSE, that is called your clearing house. Okay, this is the clearing house. This is clearing house. Okay, then आपका आता है broker. Okay, then comes your investor. Okay, and this side में आता है आपका बैंक, and this side में आता है आपका NSDL और CDSL. NSDL और CDSL. ये है structure. This is the kind of structure that is there. This is the kind of structure that is between these people. Okay. And also you have this kind of things. Okay, this is also there. This is also there. So this is a typical simple way of projecting the your stock market kind of your operation. Okay, so in between your broker is there. The NSE or your BSE clearing house doesn't know who is Bhaskar, who is Ashish. Okay, so one individual investor is not known by the broker, not known by the market. Market knows only the brokers, because all these brokers are registered brokers, registered with the exchange. Okay, so therefore, any kind of your communication that happens, from broker to from the stock exchange to the broker, and broker to the investor. So that's why through the broker we can trade. Sometime back there was a kind of a discussion that government is thinking, SEBI is thinking that what is the need of a broker? Let these investors be registered with NSE and BSE. Directly they have a kind of a linkage with them. But all these brokers, they protested like anything. Still that discussion is going on. Maybe in 2-3 years time, directly the investors, they can register themselves with the NSE and BSE market regulator. And you see, all these brokers will be unemployed completely, because what will be their role then? Kuch role nahi hai. So how they get the income? They get the income because of your brokerage. They collect brokerage from the investors. And when you sell, when you buy, in both the cases, you will pay brokerage. And in turn, the brokers, they pay membership fee to the exchange. So the exchange has an income from the collection fee. That is your membership fee. Right. So this is the kind of your structure that is there. So in case of your intraday, yeah.
So basically, broker gives us the margin in intraday. So but in case of shifting to NSDL, NSDL CDL, they're not giving that margin.
But margin money, do you think, you see, all
the margin of intraday and carry forward is almost the same right now. So it's
my point is, there is a discount brokers are there. Discount brokers are two types: discount brokers and full service brokers. Full service brokers. Who are the discount brokers? Like Zerodha, like your Grow. Okay, they are the
angel broking.
Which one?
Angel broking.
Upstocks.
Upstocks, yeah. So that is Zerodha, Grow, and all these, they are called discount brokers. And full service brokers like your Sharekhan, so many.
IIFL.
IIFL, okay, like your ICICI Direct, SBI, all these are full service brokers. What is the difference between these two? In case of full service brokers, they provide full type of services, including your research रिसर्च रिपोर्ट भी मिलता है, रिकमेंडेशन भी मिलता है, सब मिलता है वहाँ. So they generally give margin. But in case of your discount brokers in Zerodha, they give margin only very few kind of your investors. Margin concept is not there. If you have money, then only you can trade. Otherwise, you cannot. Are you getting my point? So therefore, there is no meaning of a broker, because if they will pay you your margin, they will also charge something in return. Nothing is free lunch, right? So therefore, these discount brokers, what they give is, they give a kind of your platform only for trading purpose. Therefore, there is no question of your any support of research and other things. They only give the platform for trading. So therefore, this is a kind of your initial stage of discussion, and this is a proposal came from SEBI that why should we have your brokers as such? But that will create a kind of your disturbance in the system, because all these brokers, what they do, they have invested quite a huge amount of money in their system and other things. Okay, where they will do, where they will go, right? So therefore, that will create a kind of a disturbance, and let's see how many days that will be taking. So in case of your intraday market, what is the best thing about your intraday market or in the cash market? In the intraday, what is the best thing? Intraday trading, what is the best thing?
In one day you can gain
Margin is less and
One day?
Same
sorry?
day benefit.
That is the leverage. The leverage what we get is the
maximum profit.
the
So that means
margin
you can be a billionaire or you can be a beggar, right? That you are saying. No, वो बात नहीं है, मैं बोल रहा हूँ greatest advantage.
Sir, we get the leverage. That is the greatest. The 10 times leverage is the.
वही तो leverage तो वही तो बताया ना, that is all are not giving you the leverage.
Sir,
All are
less
not-
risk of loss.
Less risk of loss. Devasmita, you just explain me how that is less risk of loss. बताओ.
Sir, like if we will buy when the market opens, and like there will be less fluctuation in the share price if we will buy and sell it in one day.
So there are less fluctuation in the stock price because Devasmita is buying, doing intraday trading, or what?
No, sir.
What?
Sir, if at the end of the day, if you are
risk
seeing loss,
overnight
if at
risk
the end of the
is
day, if you are
not
seeing
involved.
loss, then we can convert it to CNC also, and then after 2 to 3 days also we can sell it. There is a
That is the natural. That is natural, na? That is the natural process. That's the natural process. In T+2, you are getting your stocks. After 3rd day, you can sell it. That's a natural process. I am not saying that. What is the greatest advantage? Greatest advantage is your short selling. Greatest advantage. Short selling. Short selling मालूम है ना? What is short selling?
Yes, sir. You can sell without share.
You can sell the stocks without having it. You don't have the stock with you, okay? But you can sell it. So that means when you are selling the stock without having, that's a greatest advantage, don't you think so? That is the greatest advantage that the investors or the traders they get while investing, while means selling. You are not having the stock. That's
Sir, is that called short selling? So that if you are not having, that is called short selling, right?
Yeah, that's true. So that means if suppose you are not having stock but you are selling it, but in case of your intraday, that short selling, how that process takes place? How that anybody has done this one earlier?
Yes,
Short selling?
yes, sir. You sell in higher. You sell in higher
sir, I
price
have
and
done.
buy at lower price.
Suppose, say, for example, your Tata Motors stock at 9:30 in the morning, okay, you purchase, you say sold that one 515, say for example, you sell it, but you are not having that stock. and you are expecting as the day progresses, then it is expected that the price will fall down. Price will fall in the market. So by 3:30, suppose, okay, or by 45 p.m., you found that the price is 486 rupees. What do? You buy it. You have already sold at 515. So that means you are making a profit of 29 rupees per stock. Suppose for 100 stocks, you can imagine how much is the profit that you make. Okay. So that means the difference between these two, okay, difference between this and this is around 29, right? Multiplied by that 100 stocks. So that means 2,900. Let's see, that is your 300 rupees is the brokerage and other things that you pay. So net to net, you have 2,600 rupees profit. Without investing a single rupee, if you are getting 2,600, इससे बढ़िया काम और कुछ है क्या दुनिया में? बताओ, नौकरी करके मिलेगा क्या?
पर इसके लिए बहुत इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए होगा. मैंने भी किया था, बट लॉस हुआ.
चाहिए होगा मतलब that is a risk is there. Say for example,
yes,
let's see. Suppose you sold at 515 in the morning, but with your bad luck, by 2:45 p.m. that became 535 rupees. ले कितना लेना है लो? So that means your objective, you have already sold. Please remember, this is so risky. You have already sold that stock at 515. Unless and until you purchase it, then there will be a heavy penalty. So you are compelled to buy it, whatever may be the price. Even if the price is 700 rupees, you will purchase. Okay, because you have already sold. So you are purchasing at 535 by 3:30 afternoon. So that means if you are purchasing at 535, means per stock there is a loss of 20 rupees. That means 2,000 rupees loss. Then again 300 rupees is your brokerage fee. Total loss is 2,300 rupees. So this is the risk of having your short selling. So you see, imagine here, in case of if the price is increasing in the afternoon, you are at a loss because of your purchase sold at a low price, and by the end of the day the price increase. So because you are trading in an intraday trader, you are an intraday trader. Your transaction is having in the cash market. So intraday trading mein this is the limitation. That short selling is having a huge amount of risk. Therefore, what the people do is they go to the derivative market. Okay, so derivative market is not limited to one day of waiting. आज अगर नहीं हुआ 515 के नीचे अगर नहीं मिला, तो let's wait for some more days.
सर बेयर वो लोग नहीं बोलते हैं क्या जो शॉर्ट सेलिंग करता है?
क्या कहते हैं?